Hey Meeples, I'm here with Ricky Perez. Many of you probably know him where I first knew him from Let's Level Up, which is a website, YouTube channel where he does video reviews, video game reviews and game reviews, just kind of all
anything gaming.
Let's plays.
Absolutely.
I mean, just everything.
I'll review a crossword puzzle on the back of McDonald's Happy Meal. So, yeah.
That's right. Where I first met him though was Whelps to Wyrms. So congratulations for your success with Kickstarter Whelps to Wyrms.
Thank you.
You guys just knocked it out of the park. I was one of the ones that clicked on, and I was like, yeah, I know this guy, and so I feel important because you know we've sent emails back and forth and that kind of thing. But then I'm just like every other fanboy where we're like watching the goals creep up, going, man, if those dragons don't hit, it's gonna. But they did. It was beautiful. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, we were blown away, and it's really Mike Friesen over at Lamplight Games. I mean, I think all the credit goes to him because he managed a really good campaign, and I was a little skeptical whenever I first saw the stretch goals. I was like, I hope we can hit half of these. And we funded in 2 days, and then it was just, we plateaued in the middle, which a lot of Kickstarters do, but that last little bit, we went way beyond our $50,000 last stretch goal. We ended up hitting 75, like just over 500% funding, and it was awesome. Well,
I'm excited. I'm excited to get it out. I have the P&P at home, and but I'm excited to have just all the whole experience with that.
Yeah, so, I am too.
So, I know that's right. You're right.
So
it's the same for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and since we've talked, or since we've last year at this, you guys have started something new called Mothership Game Studios.
Yeah,
so tell us about that.
Yeah, Mothership Game Studios is kind of. I was actually interested in Mothership before I had the concept of Whelps together, but I didn't have anything to publish, right? So Mothership Game Studios is a publishing company. It's also a design company. We have a couple titles right now. The closest is, and our first really big project is a game called Outer Gods and Interlopers, which is a social deduction game. It's a little bit of Resistance meets Werewolf with some set matching in there as well.
You actually have that.
Yeah, I've got a prototype copy here. Not all the artwork is mine yet, so I have borrowed some things. Okay. This is a guy from D20 Modern, and I just put him on a Cthulhu-esque background. So
that's the way it goes. That's just how.
Yeah, it's a little bit it's a little bit better quality than my old paper scribblings that I had. So
I enjoyed the printouts that we did last time. But this is
yeah. So like a lot of social deduction games, we're gonna have a hidden background that we may not know. So there are 2 colors, red and blue. We are all members of a cult, with the exception of the dirty investigators who have infiltrated our cult. There is going to be one of us that is going to be the cult leader. I can't see, there he is. And the cult leader is actually known to everybody. And what really kind of sets this game apart is this role itself. So not only are you acting as a moderator like you would in Wyrms, but you're actively playing the game. And you have a set of action cards that allow you to eliminate players. So you will secretly put an action in every turn, whether you're contributing to the ritual that we're going on, if you want to take out a player because you think that they're the investigator, or even inspect or bide and waiting to find more information out. So we're all trying to really work with the cult leader if we're part of the cult, and if we're a part of the blue team, really the good guys in the game, they're outnumbered, and they're going to try to make sure that the world doesn't end. And they're doing that through subversion within the cult. Another thing that's kind of neat is that we're going to have these ritual cards that will go on, and everybody will actually have a hand of cards minus the cult leader. Okay. Where we'll get to, that's a bad example, but I have 3 offerings in this turn. Everybody will blindly commit 1 card, or sorry, not blindly, but they will face down commit a card. It's the cult leader's job to kind of suss out what they have. They're trying to meet both requirements of the ritual while avoiding any of the things that would cause discord within the cult.
Okay.
So if we complete both of these, the cult gets to score it. Yeah. They score 4 of these.
And of course, that's providing information throughout play as far as where everybody is in the deduction realm.
That's right. So everybody.
Do they get to see who actually revealed during the reveal during that?
If an action allows them to. Okay. So if I inspect this card and I said I committed an artifact when really I put in an offering, then I didn't tell the truth. Yeah. And we got to figure out why, right?
That's right. That's brilliant.
So, and we all also have a face-up identity, and I really like some of this artwork, and again, it's not borrowed. We're working with a couple artists right now to really flesh this out and flesh these characters out. It's kind of silly. I love the idea of having these characters who are all normal people in a town, right? So your general priest, your guy at the bar, It's a modern setting as well, but crazy things are happening. We're messing with powers that we don't quite understand. So one of the things I wanted to try to do is capture, in essence, every character is sad looking or a little morose, right? Yeah. Except for one. And we have a plan that she's going to be a little girl and she's just going to be super smiley. And she's going to be the only character out of the 10 who looks like they're comfortable with what's going on.
That's so, I mean,
just, yeah, exactly. So we want to have fun with it. It's a little bit longer than your average game of Resistance. Okay. It takes roughly a half hour versus the 20 or 25 minutes or 15 minutes. But I think there's a little bit more going on.
Well, it seems like a lot of the social deduction games are in that shorter world. Even if you have like an all-night werewolf kind of thing, it's just multiple games, string out games of werewolves.
Yeah,
so it might be really refreshing to have just a longer experience through social deduction.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. So again, this is our first big project that we're working on. We have a couple of other ideas too that we're really excited to get out there.
And we can see, and I actually went to the Mothership Game Studios. Yep. You can see this on your website, or at least some kind of some of the logos and explanation of this game too.
That's right, and we have a full-blown print-to-play available for anybody who wants to check it out.
Awesome.
This is the Pub Meeple copy, so you're welcome to take this home with you. Again, I can't stress this enough. This is not mine right here. These are stolen, for lack of a better term. But
yeah,
hopefully you don't mind.
Definitely check out the print and play for sure.
Yeah.
Aside from obviously the goal for Mothership Game Studios would be more games. What about Let's Level Up? What's going on with you guys in the coming year? And
Let's Level Up is it's interesting. I've had a crazy year. I mean, the Whelps campaign was just the tip of the iceberg. We just bought a new house. I was traveling, I think, 40 days out of the year. I was just in different states and whatnot for work. So on top of having 3 kids and trying to be a decent husband, it's tough. You understand?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not a decent husband, but I understand.
That's great. Yeah.
Is that still on?
It's difficult. So I haven't been as active in Let's Level Up as I want to be, but this has really been the project. We're still making videos.
Sure.
I still try to crank out at least a Kickstarter preview every week. Still trying to show people games that have backers or have creators who are really passionate about the projects and trying to help them hit those stretch goals.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
That's what I've been focused on as far as Let's Level Up goes. My son has been making videos for Let's Level Up, so if you want to see a 7-year-old play Minecraft, he's into that. And Bevan, one of the other guys in Mothership, actually contributes some videos as well. So we're still going.
In this community, specifically in the San Angelo, Texas area, I've noticed that you and some of the other guys like James that's with you and Bevan, who I've met, you guys, one thing that I get a sense of you, I haven't heard any of y'all talk about it, but the sense I get is y'all are really concerned with the gaming community in this area, and these services almost even seem like they're a step in that direction. Like, it's not just a game studio, but is this like maybe a foot in the door for some local designers and things like that too?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, right now there's 4 of us who are actively working within Mothership. And we have a lot of ideas to ourselves. And being a small independent publisher, there's only so much we can take on.
That's right.
But Jeff here with Ex Labris, we're interested in projects like that. So anybody who's got a great game idea that they feel, and it's about passion, right?
Sure.
If your game is not good, we're going to tell you, hey, it's not a good fit.
That's right.
And maybe if it's not good, maybe it's just not good for us at the time.
Right.
If you want 1,000 miniatures, we're not Cool Mini or not by any stretch of the means. So there's only so much that we're capable of doing right now in our infancy, but hopefully we can grow it. We can really.
This is exciting. And this is an exciting start. This is a really exciting start.
We're very happy with what's happening. Playtesting is going out really well. Hardest part is just you have a couple good play tests, and then something happens and you realize the character power breaks the game, right? So when using this thing, so we're in the playtesting phase still. Everything's still very fluid with the rules. So you'll be seeing, if you get on the put and play, that version number will crank up as we go and tweak things. So
that's cool.
Yeah, but we're very happy with it.
Well, what do we got on the time on there? 10 minutes, great. So we have enough time. There's something that I would like to do with you now.
Okay.
And so what we'll do, we'll just leave this here, is Ricky has also done his own interviews. Look at that. You're gonna have to hold it probably this way because it doesn't cover up all the way. He's done his own interviews with Let's Level Up on YouTube, and this is our first time to sit in the big chair and do the interviews now. So we're important now. So we decided to see. We're gonna have an interview off between Let's Level Up and Pub Meeple. And the rules of the game are simple. Yeah, there's nothing plugged in. I would say these are remote, but this is just
it's pretend.
This is pretend.
Yeah.
And so what we're going to do to see who the best interview is we're going to have an interview off. And in this game, we have to phrase all of our interaction, the things we say in the form of a question. And the first one who doesn't do that, obviously, is shamed. And, well, no, not really. That's not true.
Shaming is good. No, shaming is good. I'm fine with shaming.
Okay, then we're fine with shaming, and I don't mind being ashamed either. So, all right. So, are you ready?
Are you ready? No. So the rule. Can we repeat the questions? What do you think? That's bad. That's bad. So you can't double up on the same question.
Okay, so we're establishing the rule now.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's not in the rules. So let's try to stay away from it.
Okay.
But because we can get into endless loop. All right. So what do you think about the con?
What is a con at the end of the day?
I've already lost this game.
Wait, take two.
Let's go again. Let's go again.
All right. I'll let you start, because I think the follow-up question is like almost the harder one.
It's hard.
All right.
It's hard. So where'd you get the idea for Pub Meeple?
Everybody wants a pub, don't they? Lame?
This is really tough. I'm having a bad time.
I just want to go home now. Thank you, Ricky, for hanging out with us and putting yourself out there for us. Really excited about.
This is great.
Yeah, go ahead and keep that. It's only taped on because I figured you could do a better job than I could. So
that's awesome, man.
So Ricky Perez, Let's Level Up on YouTube and .com, as well as check out Mothership Game Studios and download this print and play for Outer Gods and Interlopers, and man, I'm still looking forward to Whelps and Wyrms. Just amazing stuff.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on the show. I appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.